hot, sweaty. Ugh. Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elliot Webber and we have some more driver news to talk about ahead of this weekend's 3 BTCC races at Oulton Park. It was announced yesterday that Ronan Pearson has left Toyota Gazoo Racing, at least for this weekend, and he has been replaced by Finn Leslie. So as always, let's get straight into this. Yes, guys, that is right. It was announced that yesterday at around midday, early afternoon, that Ronan Pearson would not be partaking in this weekend's 3 races at Oulton Park, at the very least for this weekend. Ronan has stated that it is once again commercial changes, which has meant that he has been unable to compete this weekend at Toyota Gazoo Racing. Again, it is unknown if he is out for the rest of the season like last year, or if it is just for this weekend. We don't know just yet, but all we know for now is that this weekend, at least, Ronan Pearson will not be racing. And again, something that I'm not too happy about, especially because I've made it very clear I'm a big Ronan fan. I do really like Ronan, and especially because I think, in my personal opinion, he's been the best Toyota driver over the course of the season. So again, a big shame, not just for Ronan, obviously, but also for the team, because it did look like, especially at Thruxton, that there was progress being made to the car for this season, with, of course, their 4 drivers. That were, of course, Ronan, Aaron Taylor-Smith, James Dorlin and Gordon Shedden. However, it has been announced for this weekend, just a couple of minutes ago, that Finn Leslie will be making his BTCC debut at Oulton Park for Toyota Gazoo Racing in place of Ronan Pearson. Now, for those of you who don't know who Finn Leslie is, of course, a racing driver currently competing in the TCR UK Championship with PowerMax Racing, in TCR racing a Hyundai i30N, and he's had a pretty solid season. It's his first season in TCR UK. He's been competing in his rookie year after just coming out of the Fiesta Junior Championship, which he competed in 2024, where he was a front runner and a race winner, to my knowledge. And from what I've seen of Finn, he is deserving of a British Touring Car Championship seat. No doubt, of course, this is a huge risk for Toyota Gazoo Racing or Speedworks, taking in a driver who is still quite unproven. That's no disrespect to Finn. As I've said, obviously, I've been watching him in TCR UK this year, and he has been very quick. He's been up there with some other front runners, up there with the likes of Adam Shepherd, Callum Newsham, obviously Brad Hutchison and Steve Laidlaw. He's been up there. Obviously, he's not won any races just yet, but he's had 2 podium finishes and 9 top 10s in 11 races. That is a solid record to have, even though, yes, of course, there is only about 13 to 15 cars in TCR UK. To have that consistency so early on in your career at such a young age, I do think he's only like 17 or 18 or something like that. He is ridiculously young for a racing driver, is Finn Leslie. But no doubt, I think this is going to be a big, obviously it is a big step up for him to go from 11 races in TCR to the British Touring Car Championship. It's a big step up, especially so early on in your career, to also be stepping into a car that is obviously still quite poor this year, but it does look like that the Toyota has made some progress, and hopefully that progress will continue on into Oulton Park this weekend. However, do not expect Finn Leslie to be up there. Don't expect him to be a front runner. Personally, I'm not expecting him to be a front runner. Obviously not straight away. I definitely see potential in Finn. I definitely think that in a couple years, maybe 5-6 years down the line, we will definitely be seeing Finn Leslie more and more, not just in UK motorsport, but hopefully as well in the BTCC. Hopefully this will be a good substitution outing for him, because I definitely see Finn Leslie going into BTCC at some point in the future. He's already got connections. He already races for PowerMax Racing in TCR. So I think this is sort of like an audition per se for Finn. We've seen it a couple of times in previous years where we've seen drivers move up from either TCR or from the support package for like a one-off or a couple of races, and they seemingly prove themselves ready enough to step up to BTCC. So I think this is basically what this is. I feel like this is Finn Leslie's audition tape for the BTCC, and no doubt I think he will pass with flying colours. Well, again, I'm not expecting Finn to be anywhere near the top 10. In fact, I think he'll be lucky to even score points. purely because of his age and his lack of experience. Again, he's only done half a season of TCR UK this year so far. So again, it will be, I think, difficult, but I do think Finn Leslie can handle it. He's already handled a lot of pressure racing in TCR against some of the best club racers in the UK. But I do think Finn Leslie will perform. I think that if he can get into the top 20, if he can score a couple of points, it will be a good weekend for him. And also as well, he's just got to keep pace with his teammates, to be honest. If he can get within half a second of any of his teammates throughout the weekend, I think it will be a good outing for him. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. What's your reaction to Finn Leslie making his British Touring Car Championship debut, if of course you're aware of him from TCR UK? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, let me know your predictions for this weekend's Oulton Park races taking place this Sunday, obviously, at Oulton Park. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if you are new around here, be sure to like this video, share with your mates as well, because of course does help my channel grow. And of course, press that subscribe button, because we are firmly on the road to 400 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.